white, they be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. So these spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog, please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off, rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law, I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Third down, it's Willis. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. On the return, Jackson. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Hey, Lion!
Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Lawrence's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. 2. Now Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Running left, it's Barkley. Down to about the 32. You look at this Steeler defense. But right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away their timing.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the right side and caught by Dell. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Here's 2nd and 10. Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defense gets to the quarterback very quickly. The line attack is called a jailbreak. But it wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And shedding a man at the 40. And the Texans are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Forced out to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley, 58 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A nice carry by Harris, who had tougher sledding than in his Pro Bowl rookie season, but still topped 1,000 yards as a Steeler sophomore. As Pittsburgh tries to climb back to the top of the AFC North, he remains a player that their offense relies on.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Willis now off of play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Will Anderson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Willis. Here's Johnson with a reception. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Collins, 28 yards. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
4 receivers in the formation here for a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Willis.
Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Darnell Washington, 48 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Try to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
On play action, Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Willis. That's caught. It's Austin left side.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Willis will look to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Here's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. That is caught by Dell.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Again, it's Lawrence. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Again, it's Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence to the right side and caught by Dell.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. Barkley inside handoff. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable, and all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The shotgun snap to Willis.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Willis on 3rd and long. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10, it's Willis.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Willis with a quick throw out wide.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens
from 3 yards out.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now Lawrence.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On a slant, here's Collins.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Up the middle with Barkley. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 9.
That's complete to Dell. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Lawrence.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The only thing he did right there is go out of bounds, nursing his 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Here's Lawrence. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Throwing now, Lawrence.
That's complete. It's Collins.
And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Barkley. is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hey, I'm going.
Here's Barkley. He's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But
Point 'em out,